Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of 401k Real Talk. This is Fred Barstein, contributing editor at wealthmanagement.com's RPA Edge and CEO at Trow, TPSU, and 401k TV. I review all of last week's stories and select the 5 most important, interesting ones, providing open, honest, and candid discussion you will not get anywhere else. So let's get real. First story, as the job market stays strong, some employers are resorting to no interview hiring, no background check, and no college requirement, especially for hourly workers. With 263,000 new jobs added in November and a 3.7 unemployment rate, which held steady, there are now 10.3 million jobs and 6.1 million unemployed workers, leading many to suggest that the Fed will raise interest rates again this week. At the same time, some salary workers at Amazon, Walmart, Ford, as well as rumored to be a census, have been laid off. Many employers have exhausted other methods to recruit, including pay raises, signing bonuses, and rich benefit packages, leading to the no interview hiring. Regardless, recruiting and retention with a focus on benefits are top of mind for many employers. Next story, Schwab's recent compensation report noted that recruiting was the #1 strategic priority for RIA firms ahead of new client acquisition. RIAs will need to hire 70,000 new workers over the next 5 years, not accounting for attrition and retirement, with new workers hired for every $340,000 in revenue. Along with compensation and career path, benefits are some of the key features that RIAs are prioritizing. Next story, a recent Morgan Stanley study with plan sponsors indicate the emphasis on plan design like auto features and Roth to drive engagement and support recruiting efforts. The use of advisors resulted in better plan design and participant engagement, though plan sponsors noted the need for more engaging education that is personalized using tools in conjunction with life events. Morgan has been active beefing up their participant services with the acquisition of E-Trade and their ESOP capabilities, as well as the recent acquisition of some of the assets of financial planning and managed account provider Bloom, as well as a non-qualified platform. Next story, Human Interest, a fintech record keeper, announced a collaboration with Neighborly, which includes home service franchisees as a preferred vendor. HI has eliminated transaction fees while offering simpler enrollment. Their integration with more than 400 payroll providers, which along with CPAs and a growing number of advisors, are their biggest source of growth. They now have 11,000 clients and 200 participants, which, if my math is right, is 18 participants per plan, which is actually larger than most other fintechs. They also have a whopping 200 salespeople and raised $200 million last year at a $1 billion valuation. Meanwhile, fellow fintech record keeper Vestwell announced major upgrades to their recently rolled out system to offer efficiencies and flexibility to clients. Finally, NapaNet conducted a timely spot research study on the heels of wealthmanagement.com's RPA Retirement Income Roundtable last week in New York City about whether the time is now for retirement income. Though there is significant enthusiasm, perhaps due to safe harbors and Secure 0.0, there are still many hurdles facing participants according to RPAs, including number 1, confusion, number 2, it's not available, number 3, it's not on the participants' radar, number 4, they don't feel like they need it, and finally, number 5, they have other options. Anecdotally, advisors commented that annuities have a bad rap. Many plan sponsors want participants out of the plan. IRA rollovers are more attractive. Guarantees are hard to implement, and record keepers are resisting. Otherwise, no issues. Read my column, my recent recap from the Retirement Income Roundtable in my column this week with the leading broker-dealers, record keepers, aggregators, and providers about their insights. So those were the most important stories in the last week. I listed a few additional others I thought were worth reading. And be sure to watch the latest episode of 401k Real Chat with Spencer Williams, who recently formed the Portability Service Network with Fidelity, Alight, Vanguard, and more to come, and the first data exchange for record keepers. So please let me know if I missed anything or if you have any comments. Otherwise, I look forward to speaking to you next week on 401k Real Talk.